Hello movers, welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. It's Tracy. This workout is going to be a functional strength workout. So practicing those functional movement patterns and getting strong in the muscles that provide us with a push, pull, hinge, carry. That's gonna make you stronger for the things you wanna do in your life. So that's what we're doing today. The format will be 45 seconds of work and 15 seconds in between. I'm gonna take 2 exercises, superset those, and then just repeat that whole thing 3 times, then move on to the next superset. You're gonna require a variety of dumbbells for the workout. Here's what I am using, a good reference for you, but please lift within your abilities. I'll also use my bench, but if you don't have it, I'll show you modification. I'll start you with a warm up and end with a cool down. And if you want to be stronger for longer, which is hopefully a plan for all of us, make sure you take advantage of our program called Stronger for Longer. It's a muscle and bone blueprint. We've got beginner or advanced, and you can click or tap the card at the top of the screen or check in the description below. All right, functional movement. Let's do this, get strong, and move daily. Alrighty, let's warm things up. We're gonna hit functional training on the watch today, and we're gonna start with some arm circles right here. It'll be mostly full body. Yeah, all of those major muscle groups in the body will be training today. Switch directions with some push and pull and hinge and squat actions. Those are all very functional patterns. You use them every day, and you wanna continue to use them into the future. Tap across. Let's reach overhead right here. Stretch. Into a squat twist right here, and twist, switch sides right there. Two more here. Good, take it wide into that plie and open in the chest. Last one here. And side to side lunge, reach your hips back. Lengthen in through those inner thighs a bit. Here, and let's do some kicks. Warm up that lower back and your glutes. Kick lower if you can't touch hand to toe. Good, and some heel sweeps all the way to the ground. Nice stretch on that hamstring. Warming up the calves a bit here. Last one here. Good, onto a wall. I'm gonna flex my foot. Give me some swings here. Just get that ball and socket warmed up in our hip. One more here. And switch legs. Flex the foot so it doesn't hit the ground. That would hurt. Good, and a torso turn to finish right here. Okay, there's our first few exercises. Are you ready to go? Let's do it. The first exercise, I'm going to do a step up into a squat at the bottom here, okay? If you don't have a bench, let's have a reverse lunge squat so that you hit a bit of glutes there. All right, I'm gonna go on the bench, step up, squat, and I'm gonna start with my 12s. So 12 pounds in each hand. You could start without weight if you want. Hitting this step up into the squat and alternating. Here we go. So you step up, up, down, down, hit that suitcase squat there. Other leg leads rather, and squat. Good. So we're alternating on that step up. And if you don't have a bench, of course, you're hitting the reverse lunge with your squat. Good. Work. So bending down, picking up the groceries, walking the stairs, mimicking the things of everyday life, right? Nice. Heading to the ground for a renegade row in plank position. I'm gonna hold 15s. You could do a bent over single arm row if you can't hit this plank, okay? Thumb down, plank position. We row and alternate. Don't turn your torso. It stays facing the ground the entire time. Doing well, you got about 10 seconds here. Right to the hip, we row. Nice. Okay, second set. I'm gonna pop up to my 15s. Just set those 12s out of the way. Back to your squat, suitcase, squat, step up. Here we go. So we step up, up, down and hit the squat, nice and tall. Chest is up, driving her up. Nice. Into your renegade row or bent over row, single side. This just gives you a bit more because we're hitting plank. So activating core, back. Let's go. And we pull. I really want your hips to stay facing the ground. Slow and controlled. Final set. I'm gonna stick with those 15s. Swing those arms out for a second. Deep breath, and let's go for our final set here. Step up. I'll hold those 15s again, and squat. Switch legs. Okay, 15s are challenging on the step up, 15 in each hand. Let's finish off this little superset with that renegade row. Holding 15s again. Bum is down, let's go, and we pull, switch. Almost there. Okay, whew, good one. Let's take a little water break. I know I need some water. And then take a look at the screen. Let's move on to our next functional strength pattern. We're gonna start with a B stance or staggered RDL with a knee drive. You don't have to do the knee drive, but I'm incorporating some balance here. So halfway behind that front foot, you're gonna hinge forward at the hips, bring the weights to the side, drive the knee for balance. Place it, hinge. All right, so then we're gonna head down to the ground and do a little chest press with a march. Let's get started here. I'm gonna hold 20s to start with. Okay, B stance. I'll call halfway and we'll switch. So halfway behind the front one, we're hinging at the hips, then the knee drive. So we hinge, stand up. Good. Hinge and up. So working on that balance. Of course, our hinge pattern, so important. Bending down, picking things up with a flat back there. Good. Switch sides. Halfway behind, hinge, other knee, drive. Really spread out those toes on that stationary foot. Nice. Okay, down on the ground, you're gonna do an alternating press. Oh, I'm gonna use those 20s again. Alternating chest press with a march. So opposite hand and leg lift at the same time. So we press, switch sides, and press. You could rest your arms on the ground a little easier, or hover, and then you're holding a nice little isometric contraction. Plus, it makes you a lot more imbalanced. Slow and controlled, just focusing on balance and stability here with that offset weight. Challenges our core. Hips are up, lift and march. Of course, eliminate the legs if you can't do both. Wow, okay. I've never done that before. That felt interesting. I didn't mind it. It was challenging. And let's go back to our second set here with the B stance RDL. Sticking with 20s, you hinge into that knee drive. Up. Good. Last one on this side. Switching legs. Hinge, tall, knee. Nice. Let's go down for that alternating chest press, march, press, march combo, holding the 20s. Hover or rest your arm on the ground, your choice. Up and bridge, opposite arm and leg. Stay over the chest with your press. That's hard. Even with the 20, I'm like just really fighting for balance without bringing that elbow to the ground. I'm gonna grab 25s for my next RDL though. Okay, good. Whew. Set those down. Final set. Up to 25s for myself. B stance. Hinge and knee drive if you wish. Really reach your hips back with a flat back. Switch your side. Feel a really good stretch in that front hamstring, don't you? With that leg back, wow. Nice. Okay, final chest press on the ground. Alternating, opposite sides. Hips are up, and we push. Switch. It's just so much harder if you hover versus rest. Try the hover if you can. It's like you feel the imbalance way more, don't you? Hips up. That's it. Stretch that leg up to the ceiling. Almost there. Finish strong here on this one. Push, push, push. Oh, okay. Wow, that was harder than I thought it would be. Nice. Okay, shake that out. Give yourself a little water break. Let's move back up to standing and check out the screen and join me back. We're gonna start with the reverse lunge press. So awful 12s. So you're gonna come back into that reverse lunge here. Then we'll curl press and alternate your lunge foot. Shoulders back, here we go. So low, curl, press, switch sides, low and press. Good, reaching down to grab something, putting it up in an overhead bin. I mean, we're not gonna lunge when we pick up our suitcase, of course, but it's the squat pattern, right? Bending down to pick something up, keeping the core engaged while staying stable and strong, placing something heavy in an overhead bin or in a top shelf or up a ladder. Squat halo. Resting those 12s there. I'm gonna hold 115. Okay, hold the weight here. We're gonna squat, high knee, and into that halo right there. All right, hit the squat, reach across with a twist and halo. Now we'll switch sides. Other side twist, elbows go up for the halo. Squat, other side, that's it. Wow, my biceps are sore from yesterday, so that was fire. I'm just holding the weight. Set 2, back to my 12s on the reverse lunge press. Here we go. lunge, curl press, other side lunge, curl press. Keep your spine tall, your abs engaged as you lift to push that weight overhead. Of course, if you need, you could stick with the hammer curl and not hit the press. Nice. Back to your squat halo. Swing your arms out for a moment. I'll stick with the 15. Center hold. Feet shoulder width. Squat here, then twist. Halo. Squat, other side, and other direction with the halo. The twist adds an ability to challenge your balance, doesn't it? Especially with the weight in your hand. It's like you really gotta stay focused. Strong in the core. Final. I'll stick with the 12s just because my biceps, holy Hannah. They're feeling it. You're tall. We'll alternate. And into the squat halo for the final one here. Whew. Don't hold your breath, make sure you're breathing. Drop it low, twist. Halo here. Other side now. There you go. I want you to keep your shoulders away from your ears on that twist. Stick your chest out. Whoops, I think I did the halo the wrong way. Other side here. Almost there. Work, work. Nice. Okay. Wow. Very good. Nice circuit. Let's grab a quick sip. Stretch those biceps out if you need to. Take a look at the screen and join me back. This is fun. We're going to start with a farmer's carry, an offset farmer's carry. So we want you to grab a heavier weight. I'm going to hold a 30. We're going to hold it on one side. You could march here if you don't have space, or you could walk around if you have space. I'm going to walk, shoulders back. Okay, we're walking. Don't let the dumbbell touch your thigh. I want you to stay nice and tall. Engage your core. The weight wants to pull you over. We're gonna stay on each side for 45 seconds. So stay with me here, folks. Tall, tall, tall. Walking, walking, or as I said, you can march, but you'll see that dumbbell's not touching my sides. Ooh, the march is almost harder lifting up this leg, isn't it? You got about 15 seconds. She takes the easy way out. Well, this isn't easy, but it does provide more movement, right? Stay tall, you're almost there. Then we'll switch. Okay, rest. Heavy grocery bag, really heavy suitcase, heavy backpack. I don't know what it is, but she's heavy. Rest, shake it like a Polaroid picture. Or something like that. Here we go, other side, and walk. You're tall. Now you want to add a little element of difficulty just for fun and to activate calves. Give me tiptoes. Give me tiptoes for calves. It's fine, you can do it, you cannot. If you feel tippy, of course, stay stable with a flat foot. This feels fine for me, but hard. Funny, I was gonna go heavier. I'm glad I only did 30. Challenging. Keep a softness in your elbow, so don't let it lock out. You don't want to strain your tendons there. Tall, tall, don't lean sideways or marching. 3, 2, 1. Dead bug or bear crawl. I'm gonna bear crawl. We're going forward and back. When we get to the front, we're gonna shoulder tap for 4. When we get to the back, we're gonna knee tap for 4. Hover here and walk. Opposite hand. Foot, 3. Now shoulder tap for 4. 3, 2, 1. Walk backwards, opposite hand and foot. 3, 2. Now knee tap for 4. 3, 2, 1. And forward walk for 4. 3, 2, 1. Shoulder tap here for 4. 3, 2, 1. Walk backward, 4. Bum is down. 3, 2, 1. Knee tap 4. 3, 2. Oh, mercy in the middle. Quads. Good morning, quads. Good morning, Tracy. Back to my 30. Back to the march or the walk. I'm gonna start with the march, I think. Shoulders back, and you're up, slow. Now, a wide base of support, a little easier for balance, but bring it narrow, and it's more challenging for sure. Oh, I just stepped on my shoelace. That's a shame. Try not to rest the weight. Tall, tall, tall. Oh, that's heavy. Rest and shoelace. We're switching arms. Okay. Other side. Pick up your heavy weight. March or walk. And here we go. Chin is up, stay tall. I mean, so often in life I've had to carry something heavy like this, right? Oh, that suitcase, whatever, that bag of groceries where you wanted to make it all in one trip and you have your keys in your other hand or a coffee. It's heavy. Almost there. Nice. Okay. Let's hit the bear crawl. Forward, shoulder tap, back, knee tap, or flip over on your back and save the wrists and do a dead bug, that's fine. Otherwise, 4, 3, 2, 1, tap for 4. 3, 2, 1, and back for 4. 3, whoops, 2, 1, knee tap for 4. 3, 2, 1, opposite hand and foot. 2, 3, 4, and 4. 3, 2, 1, opposite hand and foot. 2, 3, 4, knee tap 4. 3, 2, That's crazy. Oh, my quads. Oh, Nelly. Okay, final set. I'll stick with a 30. Shoulder low and back. And we march. Let's go. Just really want you to keep that torso nice and stable. Your tendency is going to be to lean or to compensate lean. Stay tall. Use your core. Strengthen that spine. Shoulders back. Stay tall. She's challenging. We've got this. The offset is almost more challenging than two at the same time in terms of core activation for sure. But a farmer's carry with both, of course, is going to help improve strength. Shoulder strength, core, glute, almost there. Oh, that's a heavy, heavy, heavy girl. She's a heavy girl today. Switching sides. I can feel that in my core. Here we go. Last one here. March. Do you have a side that feels a little easier? This side does right now because I'm going to take some water. Doing well. You go about halfway, and then we'll finish with that bear crawl, and that's it today. Let's go. 15 seconds. Push yourself. Challenge. You got to stay strong for your future. If you don't do this now, you're not going to be strong then. So work. 3, 2. Okay. Let's finish off with our bear crawl or your dead bug. 4 taps to shoulder, 4 taps to the knee. Small steps. You don't have to make grand steps here. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap for 4. Don't rock the hips. 3, 2, 1. You're back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. And step for 4, 2, 1. Shoulder tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. And back for 4, 3, 2. And knee tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done. You have moved daily. Oh. Shoulders, glutes, I'm spent. Nice work, everyone. Join for a stretch if you can. Smash the like button if you enjoyed this workout. Very good. Let's just go into all fours here. We're gonna do a little wrist stretch. So I want you to do one hand. Don't put all your body weight on there. We're just gonna take the back side and just gently put it down. Ever so gently. Like I said, you don't need much. And you definitely don't want to put your body weight on there. But just that bend backwards is great. Good. And then forward and a slight lean forward here. Yeah, wrists are fragile as you age, aren't they? Especially as a woman. Okay, other side, gentle. This side has better flexibility. I can tell the difference, but I'm just stretching the wrist. There's no body weight on here, just laying it flat. All right, and then, there we go. Stretch the other side, the other way. Very good. Wrist mobility is important to maintain as you age, so make sure you do these things frequently. Even little side to side rock right here is good, right? And stretching the forearm from time to time can help keep that area limber so we don't get carpal tunnel and, so much pain. All right, hinge forward at the hips, hamstring stretch right here. Yeah, so some of the movements, again, this is more functional movement patterns. We're not going for necessarily, this is your muscle building workout. We'll maintain the muscle that we have because we're lifting weights and we're challenging the muscles, but the format and the protocol is not such where we're progressively overloading and trying to really challenge the muscles toward that failure point. we're practicing balance, stability, functional patterns, so push, pull, hinge, squat, right? So that is more the idea here. So I think good to throw one of these in once in a while. Let's go into a glute stretch, cross over. And it also just makes you cognizant of when you're doing life's everyday activities and actions. What muscles am I using? What muscles should be stronger, could be stronger in my own body? Switch sides. So if you have trouble putting your suitcase in the overhead bin, maybe you're doing more of the overhead press or even the high pull and lifting things up so that you can get it into this position in the first place. A lot of people have problems and struggles with that, right? So let's reach across the body here. So look at your life and think, you know, what are the things that I want to be doing as I'm 70, 80, 90 and beyond? And am I strong in those capacities, in those muscles that are needed and required for that? One of the things I heard once was about even walking a dog and what type of dog you have in order to walk the dog, right? Low shoulders and twist. So if you have a Great Dane who pulls a lot, you're gonna have way more core strength than if you had a Chihuahua. But if you have a Chihuahua, maybe you're gonna need more stability and balance because they're constantly underfoot and you might trip over one, right? So, you know, it's interesting. It depends on what you want your future self and life to look like. And then you sort of begin to reverse engineer those micro processes and do the thing. Do the thing. All right, let's round through the back. Thanks for joining, everyone. That was a fun little workout. Quick today, just 30 minutes, or trying to keep it in that 30-minute mark for some summer ease. Get your workouts in. Stretch the chest right here, arms behind you. If you enjoyed this workout, make sure you let me know in the comments below or share it on your own public platform, your social media. I'd appreciate that as well. And we'll see you all in the next workout.